Hey, welcome back to more MechWarrior 5 Pure Vanilla. Now we're ready to go ahead and do a couple more missions. I think we're going to do one before we actually do a jump. It looks like right here there is a possible cantina item that we can pick up, so I want to take a crack at getting that before we kind of move to the right. I think we're going to start moving kind of from west to east and try to kind of maybe get up to this high value mission. But we kind of want to start moving over towards some of the other zones. We don't have to stay in Steiner forever. There is plenty to do. There are plenty of other merc companies to visit. So we may go see some of them, check out some other stores, see if we can kind of branch out a little bit. I think we're doing well enough that we can kind of do that. But first off, let's do, I believe, a targeted kill. What we got here? Yeah, the top rung, targeted kill, and a chance to pick up our thing. Now, the downside is we won't earn a whole lot for this one. Well, we will earn a lot for this one. We only earn a little bit of salvage, if any, because they're pretty hostile towards us. We're going against Steiner, so that's kind of a negative. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, see, we can't take much. I could take one of each. And we can go like that. Gets a 7. That may be better than... You know what? Actually, for the money, let's just do all salvage. That's 11 points. That way, if we get anything at all that we can take, we'll do that. And it looks like we're going to go up against the Bad Dream again.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
And I would take in the Jenner. I just don't know how well the Jenner would do. So instead, I think we're going to give Murphy the Griffin as a backup there. We did pretty good in the last mission, I think, with the Dervish, so I don't really want to swap off of it quite yet. But I do like running the Jenner, so I think we will be doing some more missions in the Jenner.
There's multiple priority targets to deal with, Commander. Go earn your pay.
Alrighty. Let's go. Yep, pick a side.
Something's wrong, Commander. There's an unrecognized dropship closing in on your position.
Who could have guessed? No way.
Surprised? Our employer knew you were coming.
Are they gonna drop like directly on top of me? Oh,
Commander,
pretty darn
enemy
close.
dropship coming in right on top of you.
Jeez. Well, that giant laser burn was not nice.
Cut it down.
All right, let's go get him.
All right, Commander. I'm in place for an emergency evac. Complete the mission if you can. If not, we're ready to burn when you are.
Yeah, that was kind of crappy. Took a huge amount of damage to my side there.
Mech has been dispatched.
Not the way you want to start.
There's a strong likelihood we'll find one of our hidden assets on this mission. I've marked the possible location for it on your map.
I did not get him because he overheated me. Good job, team.
Good job, Commander. Those mercs will think twice before trying that again. Looks like you don't need evac anymore. See you when the mission's complete.
Okay, we're going to actually go get the item first, just to avoid having to fight right away. So let's bring the team. Yeah, form up on me.
Getting in line, Commander.
Yeah, that dropship did a number. It wasn't like I was trying to stand still. I was trying to move out of the way, but it just kept blasting me in the same exact spot. All right, good turrets. We're gonna just kind of ignore this. Hopefully we don't run into any mechs over here. More than likely it's gonna be on that center part.
Ground vehicles approaching.
All right, well, feel free to break off and get them, but I'm gonna keep moving forward.
You've got your hands full here, Commander.
Okay, let's get these.
Multiple enemy contacts in proximity.
Yeah. Mostly just turrets. There is a light mech running around in the backfield. I don't know where It is exactly. I saw it for a second and then it disappeared. We're gonna ignore it for now. If it shoots at us, we'll take it on, but otherwise, we don't need to mess with it right yet.
New target, Griffin.
Ah, and there's our Griffin that we need to go get. So we'll get this and then come around this big mountain here and see what we can do.
Picking up an object on screen. Go investigate.
Yep, we're getting it. So that'll be one cantina down. Great.
Munitions can be restocked.
So it looks like we don't have any major things that we have to... Oh, hello.
Requested target ID.
I was talking about getting ready to start talking about the DLC and what stuff's coming up, but... Alright, took his arm. That's at least the majority of him.
Sorry, sir. Can't target that.
He does have lance mates. Somehow... Who are you? It's a recruit. This may be one of the lance mates. At this point, we're just going to try to get rid of him. Alright, you're almost out of weapons. At least he didn't hit me. What I was going to say was we've got, I think, a good amount of time before we have to start working on the DLC missions. I think 25 or 6 is the next one that comes up. And those are not necessarily ones that you have to do. I think Operation Galahad you do. But the other ones, I don't believe you have to take like right away. You can do them at your leisure. They just start showing up. So I think the next thing will be Operation Galahad. We'll deal with that when it comes. But I think we'll be kind of ready for it. I definitely need a couple more mediums.
New target, Panther.
There you are. It's a Panther. He's way up there. We're not going to get to him. Alright, now it says we killed... Whoa, hey, not cool. Alright, let's just get out of here before he can see us. It said deal with his lance mates, and I think we already did. I mean, there's still other mechs, but we still have to fight whoever this captain is. But yeah, we'll keep building up so that we can do the first DLC and start going through those. Thankfully, they're kind of spaced out enough, at least initially, that we shouldn't be too overwhelmed.
Target acquired.
Alright, we do have a turret there. We get there. There is the Panther.
Moving on, Lance target.
Who shot the Panther? Who's got the range? Maybe the Griffin? Does have a large laser. Alright, everybody on him?
Let's light it up.
Yeah, come on. Why are you hurt? Ooh, you took some nasty... You must have taken damage from when the mercs showed up.
Acquired.
I would take a Panther, but I don't think we're going to get to.
Target destroyed.
Alright, and we do have a VTOL coming in on this side. I'm going to kind of stay away from the base.
One down.
Alright, let's start heading right there.
Firing on the commando's requested
Hunchback is not great. Alright, I'm going to use you as cover. Oh, but it's a 4P. Scary, but unless he fires all of his weapons, not necessarily that bad. Alright, he's got no weapons. Well, mostly. Start working on his legs. Okay, I'm gonna have to take off that other torso, but that'll kill him. I don't want to do that. But we're taking some damage.
The primary
Rats.
target is off the board.
Oh, but they just dropped people
I
in.
have all targets showing up as KIA on my scopes. Great
Oh, but that's
work.
not true, is it?
That bounty is ours. Farhad will break open a case of Timbiki Dork when you get back to the ship safely.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get this guy first. Heat is a problem. I might have to switch back to SRM4s.
New target.
The damage is nice, but the heat is a problem. Alright, spider down.
Destroyed.
Once you got AC2 burst fire, is that what's making all the noise? And that's how we put one down. What else is back there? Saw something blip. It was a ground vehicle or a turret. Alright, let's keep moving.
situation, Commander.
Well, we didn't take too much damage, although I did take a head hit. I don't know when that happened. Probably when it wasn't looking. At least it wasn't a heavy amount of damage. And the Griffin's beat up, but not super bad. The right arm's the bad arm. Okay, we got some vehicles. Is it worth going for those? Probably.
Commander's target.
Since they're just shooting at me. Yeah, ow. I don't know if I should run, or I guess I'll run. Well, we did it. Targeted kills are always a little harder. Didn't get as much money as I thought I was going to, which is a bummer. But we do get to pick at least a spider. So we'll throw that in cold storage. Unfortunately, nothing else really worth taking. I'd take the short burst, but we don't have enough picks, so. One more point, we could have had the Griffin. Although, I mean, it's completely trashed. I don't think it would have been worth much selling it as is. The spider, at least, still has all of its jump jets, so that's something. I could have taken the Panther, though. That would have been nice. Oh, well. Decent mission. Leveled up. Everybody else did a little bit of experience, not too horrible. We took damage. I mean, considering how many things we fought, that wasn't that bad. And we can go turn that one in, which is nice. And another almost 500,000. You know, 400's not bad. What kind of medium lasers are those? Tier 1s. Yeah, so this is kind of a low one. But we did unlock quick ammo feed. Works great if you got ballistics. We don't really have a ballistic mech quite yet, but we're getting there. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this in cold storage, not because I want it, but just because someone suggested, you know, we need to turn these in for cantinas more than likely. That's a good suggestion. We do usually end up with, you know, go give me 5 locusts or 2 spiders or things like that. Those smaller mechs seem to show up a lot. I'm going to go ahead and repair all, and I'm going to go ahead and close out the Enforcer. Also a great tip. I never really thought to do that. You can go ahead and repair all and then just take off the one you don't want to use. It is much quicker than hitting each one. So I do like that. Let's see what we've got here. I'm not quite ready to build him. I think when we get somewhere better, I will. Now there is another mission here. It's another targeted kill. And this time it's against the Periphery, who does not like us anyway. But it's also worth a good amount of money. It's not as high tonnage either. And once again, we might fight the Bad Dream. Would it be worth it? I mean, probably before we leave. I hate to keep fighting the same group over and over, but I mean, easy money, right? We're at 28, so we're doing just fine. Everybody's all repaired, which is good. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do it, and then we'll move on. The top rung. And we do get a little bit more with them, so that's kind of nice. I'll take our salvage and just the rest of it money. We are over tonnage, so goodbye Griffin. And for 40 tons, we could put in the Jenner. I think for assassination type missions, I will not run the Jenner just because I'm afraid of needing to put mechs down quickly. So we'll probably take the other Javelin. Except for I think I want to swap them. I like having the missile one up close. And put the laser one in the back. Yeah, we're 10 under, but that's not bad. Everybody's been doing okay. I don't really have any mechs other than the Dervish that I really am loving. The Griffin's pretty good. The 2 Javelins are okay. They're just improvements upon what we had, but I wouldn't call them good.
Allied Command has provided us the last known locations of the target. They are more than likely going to stick to any one of the marked locations on the map. Once you neutralize them, head to the evac point for extraction.
Yep, there they are. And I'm moving away from the beginning. I do not want them shooting me again. So I'm going to let them drop in over there, and we're just going to kind of get down. Stay here. The dropship's packing heat. More than likely, it'll just be 2 mechs again. Yep, just 2. Don't know what they are.
Tagged a hostile mech.
Oh,
Turn
no,
it into
actually,
a
this works in our
salvage
favor
donor.
because they are running Jinners. We had missions to do with Jinners, so that's, you know, that'll help us finish a cantina. How about you guys go to that one?
Commander's target.
I'll go after this one.
Acquired.
Gotta watch my heat. There he goes.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
And you're... Oop, horrible, horrible shot there. Alright, it's down to 1 leg. My heat is critical. I'm gonna have to watch that for the rest of the mission. Got him.
Come in. Come in.
Cool down a little bit. Yeah, how many times we gotta beat this bozos? You'd think they'd learn. They should just move out of this territory. This is ours. Do I want to go? More than likely what we need to do is the far side, so I think I'm actually going to go after the one in the corner maybe, and then make our way back. So I guess it'd be, are we pointing at this one? Yeah. So we'll go for this one. And that way, if we do accidentally activate any other mechs that are sitting around, we'll just kind of pull them towards us over here. The likelihood of it being in the corner, I mean, it could happen. It does happen, but I don't think it will be. And before anyone says it, no, I don't know every single ins and outs of this game. I'm not,
Acquired.
I mean, I'm invested in the game for sure. I love it. It's a lot of fun, but I haven't attempted to figure out every single min-max option that there is out there. I play it for the channel frequently. I enjoy it, but I don't necessarily study it. I don't watch other people's videos and read up about it all the time. You know, I love the lore of MechWarrior and BattleTech, so
I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
all right, well, that's good. So I guess we'll come back. But yeah, I'm not an expert by any means, and I don't try to for my playthroughs. I just play and have fun. You know, I want it to be enjoyable. I'm not looking to make the absolute, you know, perfect build, or I get a lot of suggestions, and I do appreciate those, and I will definitely take those into account. But I'm not going to do all of them.
Coordinated fire on requested target.
You know, 5 paragraphs in a comment section of, you know, you should build it this way, or you should do this or that.
Target mech spotted.
Appreciate the comments. I will read them, but it doesn't mean I'm actually going to do anything with them.
Free.
I'm just looking to make, you know, fun content,
Target acquired.
not necessarily try to break the game or anything like that. Now, if I'm doing something stupid, I definitely want someone to point that out, because, you know, I don't want to I don't want to sit there and do dumb things, but
Target acquired.
not everything has to be perfectly efficient. Most people don't. All right, now this is a crab. I would love to have a crab. Did he kill the crab already? Did you kill the crab? No, no way. Where'd he go?
New target Commando. Target acquired.
No, okay. I was gonna say,
Commander, it looks like that mech had some valuables on it. Go over and pick it up.
I'm gonna do that.
If there's anything we can use.
And we got another mech coming in too.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
So what do we get?
Those weapons will make a fine addition to the armory.
Well, that's cool. Boom. I would take a crab. Double large lasers on a medium mech. I would take it. Oh, we've got something in the distance shooting at me. I need to take this guy down.
Looks like we got some bad intel. Our target is not here.
Okay,
Let's hope
well,
we
I'm
have
gonna
better
grab
luck
this.
at the other locations.
All right, got
Got
it.
our main guy. Good job.
Kill that.
Now let's get you all home.
These are the
Head to
kind of
evac
missions that are a
point.
little rough. Actually, let's go after him.
Attacking shared target.
All right, got a good hit on his back. All right, he's down. We're just gonna take these mechs out as fast as we can. You are what was shooting at me. All right, well, at least, oh, my back's open. Come on, turn. All right, Jenner's lost a leg.
System
That was dumb.
offline.
These are the dumb things not to do.
Target acquired.
Another mech kill for me.
All right, let's cool down. I get a little too gung-ho with the missiles.
Commander, target is about to blow.
And what are we gonna get
Once you've
here?
found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
New target blackjack.
Ooh, it's a blackjack. I would take one.
In the field.
Target acquired.
What do we get? Money? No, SRMs. So wonderful.
The shared target.
We need to take this blackjack. If we can get it, I want it. We may not have enough salvage picks to get it, but I do like me a blackjack. Okay. Wow, that was quick.
Acquired.
Dead.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're on my team. Shoot. Okay, well, I think that's it. Let's see if we can head out. That was a little bit rougher than I was expecting, mostly just because we had multiple mediums on all sides, and the crab was kind of sneaky there. I didn't see it. It looked like it disappeared, but we were still seeing that we needed to destroy it. Tricky. All right, hopefully this is the last we'll see of the Bad Dream. And hey, got some good intel there. 105 isn't bad. And yeah, I had a feeling we wouldn't be able to take it. I really wanted that blackjack. And I don't think it would have mattered. Even if we had taken off both arms and the legs, we just wouldn't have had the salvage points to do it. So next time maybe. But we will take this Commando. I can throw it in my cold storage for now. Hey, not too bad. And actually, did I take all my points? No, I did not. Thought I was one shy. We could take a medium laser, I guess. Can never have enough of those. Or actually, no, let's go to the AC2s. We're stocking up on everything so that we can either sell them or turn them in. And, oh, we did get the Jenner, so that's good. 775 is not bad. I don't really want SRM2 with Artemis, but hey, we'll take them. I could always sell them if I don't like them. And we get fortified internal structure. So this means if your mech's outer armor is destroyed, the internals, so you know, like when your armor turns red or yellow, this adds a little bit more hit points, I guess is how I would describe it, to that. So you can take a few more internal shots once the armor's, you know, the armor plate has been burned through. It does a little. It actually does help. It's just not a ton. So, you know, don't expect to be able to you know, if you've got 20, you know, points of armor, don't expect to get hit with 2 AC-20s and survive. You know, you might take one and it still be a little better than it would have been, but otherwise, yeah. But put this with other things and it does really actually make a difference. So that's kind of cool. So that's one I'll probably put on a couple of our smaller mechs. How much does that cost? 500,000. It's a bit pricey for what it does. I think what I need right now more than anything is either heat capacity or something with missiles not having as much heat. Damage would be good too, though, actually. Yeah, so we just keep working on these. Once we get a couple more unlocked, then we'll start looking at putting them on our mechs. Right now, with the exception of one or two of them, it's not really worth it, and they're kind of pricey, so we may wait and do those when we have opportunities to go to like a repair area. Well, that wasn't horrible. Let's see here. We got a Commando. We'll throw that over there. And eventually our 2 Commandos will probably go there as well. Go ahead and, you know, I'll wait to repair until we figure out what we're going to do. Also, there was more cantinas to do, so we want to see if we can get some more jobs. Collect an assassin, or you know what? Actually, I want this one. And I don't care for an assassin, but collecting it would not be a bad one. I don't know that we'll see a lot of blackjacks right now. Okay, and was there anything in the black market before we leave? I mean, there's always some cool stuff like the binary laser, heavy rifles, but these are things that we can't really outfit currently. These are just a little too big. There's some more Infernos. Wish they were higher level. You know, I actually want another SRM6. Just so we have a couple. And they do have a few more of the tier 1s. That gives me 2 at least. And they do have superchargers, so I don't know. I mean, it's not really worth much, is it? And we're not really doing arena missions. The only reason I stay away from the arena, I tried to do a playthrough of that where I just did arena missions, and the problem with it is the AI is completely bugged. There's all kinds of issues with it. They either stand around and half the time they don't fight, or they only will attack you because you're the most aggressive mech out there. It's okay. I just don't love it. I probably will do a few once we are a little further along, but I think in its current state, it's not very good. Now I could buy that and get that, but that's not worth it. Not even a little. We'll salvage one, I'm sure. Okay, so let's see where we're going to go. I mean, I don't really want to go this direction. These missions are difficulty 6. I think we've moved on from that. The only thing that I need, and this sucks actually, I think I'm going to drop that one. One of the cantinas I had wants me to go backwards. And I don't think I want to do that one. Otherwise, we'd have to go back to the other side over here, and those are so easy, I don't want to do those. Let's keep moving inward. Now, we said there was a high value right there. Ooh, it's a little pricey, but we've got a good amount of money now, so it's not that big of a deal. If we're going to travel that far, would it make more sense to go here first and then travel there? I don't know that we can for sure, but I think I want to. Let's go Greenlaw. I don't remember what the different colors mean or if they mean anything. Purchases -20. I mean, that's good. Anything special about any of these? Not that we can tell. We're too far. We haven't discovered them, so we're too far away. Or do we want to do missions over here? Defense contract. They're still pretty low difficulty. I feel like we were doing ones that were 15, 16, 17. These are pretty simple. I think we will go ahead and travel way over there. But actually, it's only 55 days. We could build our mech. Let's build our mech first. We've got this Enforcer. Let's see if we can do something with it. AC-10 is still in good shape. I hate small lasers. If you get a bunch of them, great. But 1 or 2 seems like a waste of time. I'm sure in tabletop it makes a lot of sense because of heat and proximity and everything. Okay, so that's that. We can replace the heatsink. I don't know that we need the heatsink, really. Let's just go ahead and max armor. Repair all. Okay, so get that fixed. We're slightly over. We have ammo. So really, would the large laser be good? It's only 5 tons. The problem is we don't have enough tonnage. And we are kind of warm. 1.2 is not great. Yeah, we are trying to get those. You know, I should have checked that. I didn't check to see if we had cantina items we needed. Do we need jump? I don't think we need jump jets for this guy, personally. So that immediately gets us 1 back. How are we doing on armor? Pretty good, actually. I don't really need to mess with it. I think we can get away with doing a medium laser there. Let's do a short burst. And then we could take, I want to put a point here. And maybe take a point somewhere else off. And I'm going to put a couple on the back. That just feels very, very thin. Where do we want to take it from? I mean, that's okay. It's not a great build. And really, I don't feel like the AC 10's all that. For 12 tons, you get 10 damage. But I'm pretty sure if I put it in AC 5, we get 6 for 8 tons. So you gain 2 tons. And you can fire it more often. But I don't know that that's necessarily better. But we get better range. Maybe we do that. And do we want burst fire? Or do we want a regular? Burst fire, from long range, it's not as good. If you're up close, it's pretty good. 620, 620. Slightly less heat on the burst fire because it's a tier 1. 6 damage versus 5 damage. I mean, I guess we'll take the damage. It's going to spread its shots, though. That's the only downside. And that actually frees us up to do a little bit more. We can't put anything bigger than a medium there, though. That's unfortunate. But we can put some heat sinks on, and that actually will make us a little bit cooler. 40 rounds. Probably wouldn't hurt to put more ammo. And I realized I don't have any ammo. I think that's the only one I have. Give me... Oh, wait. That's 10. We need 5s. There, now I've got a couple extra. Because it will shoot more, and we'll need it. Okay, that's not so bad. And then I think we'll go ahead and put at least some of the jump jets back on. And let's just put one more heat sink for good measure. All right, so you can shoot quite a bit from a distance with that. Large laser, put 10 damage on. And then a short burst for quick recycle. So if they get in close, we can kind of alternate between those two, and then the laser, the large when it's available. Not the best build in the world, but it will work. And it's going to take forever and a million, but that's okay. Because we're going to travel anyway. And I'm going to go ahead and repair it all. Although we're going to a zone, I think what we'll do is I know it was more expensive to do it here. But since I was going to be doing a lot of travel, rather than waiting on it, I went ahead and did it. So I think what we'll do is we'll travel. Then I'll repair these. Then we'll travel to the next location. And then I think we'll be good. So yeah, so let's go ahead and travel. Ooh, we can hire pilots. What do they got? Let's see here. Greedy. Nope. Javelin mech affinity. I mean, I feel like that might be pretty good. He's a captain.
Stop wasting my time.
I mean, he's an intermediate. Steady, safe pilot. Probably doesn't take too much damage. He's got good shielding. Okay evasion that we can work on. He's good with missiles. He would be a perfect SRM pilot, I think, for now. And he can go up to 39, so... and there's really no major negatives. He doesn't have greedy or anything like that, so I'll go ahead and take him.
Let's get a move on.
Is that...
Time is money and we're wasting both.
Is it Jimenez? Is that how you pronounce that? Okay. Well, that gives me an SRM pilot that we can work with. And is there anything else we can do here real quick? What kind of mechs we got? Ooh, so now we're getting some of the good stuff. We're probably in a zone that we don't want to be as far as battling, but oh yeah. Quick draw would probably be the closest thing to a heavy we can take right away. Assaults are pretty much out of it. I mean, we could buy them and then just sit on them, but why? I would take a grasshopper. A lot of people hate them. I like them. I actually think they're pretty handy. The missiles on the head are not great. Although, if you put an SRM up there, you know, like a 4 or maybe even a 6 if you can squeeze it in. I don't remember. I think you can only do a 4. That little bit of firepower it brings, especially if it's a high tier, can finish mechs. And then you've got all kinds of lasers on it. So it's not a horrible mech at all. It's got decent speed, too, for its size. You know, 64 is not too bad. I really would like this, but I don't think we'll be able to take any missions with a quick draw at this point. But only 4.4 million. I mean, that... I think I'm going to go ahead and take it. It's kind of pricey. But we're doing pretty good on money, and I could sell some of the other mechs if I need to. So I think we'll go ahead and buy it, and we'll keep it with the team. The 20% off is nice, too. So now we have our first heavy. We're not going to do anything with it right now, but I will go ahead and repair all except for him. Although 5, that's all it needs to have its base. Yeah, we're going to rebuild it. So I think we'll just take him off for now. And really, you know what we should do? We should put him in cold storage. Then we can build it fresh when it gets out. I mean, it's going to get a similar build. Unless I had pulse lasers, which I don't think I will. But that's a good pickup, I think. We'll probably get them pretty easy later in the playthrough, but having one early on might help. All right, I think, are we good to go? Was there anything else we want to look at? We'll check the equipment real quick. Ooh, now they did have some flamers. I'll take those. Anything else? Yes. How many do we need? Oh, we needed 10. All right, at least they're cheap. Everything else, I think we're good for the most part. Okay. And I did repair all? Yes, I did. All right. And, ooh. So an elite pilot's available. And we have an academy where we can start training people. Which is Tharcad, yeah. I don't know that I'm ready to do that yet. It's pretty expensive, and I don't really want to train up the people I have currently. Rare mechs. There's all kinds of good stuff here. This is a good jump point. Am I making a mistake coming here? No, it's only recommended 5. It doesn't tell me the tonnage. Okay, so we're gonna go there. And we won't have to deal with a mercenary on the first mission, so that won't be so bad. Second one, maybe. There's a cantina. What cantinas we got? We could pick up one. Let's jump over there real fast. And they also have pilots.
Boring as hell. Let's do this, Commander. Drinks are on me when we get back.
Undisclosed planet within the Draconis March. I think we'll pass on you. Although you are a 30. Not that much better. Battlemaster affinity. I think we'll pass on you too. Even though I wouldn't mind grabbing that. That's pretty cool though. But you're kind of pricey too. And we're not going to have a Battlemaster for a long time. So I don't know that that's really worth doing. I'll check here real quick too, just to make sure. Oh, a longbow. See, there's all kinds of good mechs here. We may have to come back and visit a little bit. I don't care for that Banshee. But a longbow would be kind of fun. It'd be a good support mech. I've been told that I should just, if I'm going to do like a missile mech, especially a long range one, I should just take off the lasers if I'm not piloting it. That way the AI will go to the correct range to fire. So that would be kind of fun. Yeah, I like that. That would be actually fun. A Thunderbolt would be a great heavy as well. It's kind of an all-around mech. I would get rid of the Flamer. I don't think you want him getting up that close. Okay, well, nothing for now. I will look into some of the other stuff over here, though. That pilot would be nice. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be good. And there's another cantina there, but I don't think we need to worry about it. Oh, that's why we moved. We didn't even look. Two urban mechs. I don't know which one I want. I think actually this one. War Dog is pretty easy to get. That's just the VTOLs. Honestly, I'd love to take both. We kill javelins like crazy too. I want that one. Is there anything I could drop in place of that one? No. Nah. Well, we're not seeing a lot of these. Not yet. So I think we'll get rid of that one. It was an easy one, but we're not seeing them, so I think we'll do this one. Okay, let's jump on. And we could do here, it's a beachhead. I don't really want to do a beachhead. Yeah, let's do the high reward one. Competitive edge. I'll just get to the point, mercenary. We just learned that one of our competitors is arranging for one of our facilities to have a setback. I won't bore you with the details of what this would mean for our upcoming quarter, but that this would be a significant blow. We need you on site as soon as possible, or as soon as you're able, and ready to protect our facility from hostile interests. Sure, why not, buddy? We can do that for you. You have cantinas here too. Oh, and killed 3 locusts. That would be so easy to do, but we'll get that next. Maybe we can finish one of these other ones first. And there's a black market too. Now, I won't sit here and look through everything all the time on camera, but I'll glance at it real quick and then get close on that one. And I don't have to buy them, but they are very cheap. So for tier 0 stuff, I don't really mind. I mean, if it was an AC-20, I wouldn't buy it, but we may not find those on the battlefield. I don't salvage them very often either. All right, let's look at the contract. And yeah, these are our difficulty, I think. Competitive edge 15 is a defense. Iron Metal Mechworks of Arc Royale wish to employ your services. And pretty good money and salvage. Don't think we're going to be going up against any, no mercs.
Extreme weather warning is in effect, Commander. You'll have limited visibility out there and have to contend with sensor malfunctions.
And I think I'm going to, let's see, I'm gonna switch it up a little. We're gonna put it in the Jenner, and that'll free up 30 tons, so we can get one of these guys. And actually, let's see who we got. That's your 32. I'm gonna take you out and put our new pilot in. And then this one's gonna come out, and we're gonna put in the Griffin. And we're gonna swap you for Kimball. And now we're only 5 under. I'm gonna rock the Jenner in this one. We're gonna see if we can use our speed to take people out. It's a defense, so it shouldn't be too bad.
We have been hired as a security detail for the Ire Mechworks company. It seems a rival of theirs has arranged for a mercenary unit to destroy one of their manufacturing facilities, and Ire is intent on fighting fire with fire. Ire is an institution in these parts, Commander. Failing them would be a massive blight on our resume. Commander, you're in position. Hostile forces just crossed the perimeter, Commander. They're heading your way.
Okay, what do we got?
Thanks for coming, Commander. Remember that you're contracted to protect as much of this facility as possible. We'd much rather pay out your contracted bonuses than reconstruct extensive amounts of the facility.
Yes, ma'am, I would agree. Let's see if we can go over here. Now, we'll have to be careful. I am in a Jenner. We do not have thick armor. And depending on what we run into, could be a problem. Although I don't think so. Whoever's in these vehicles, the way they drive is so erratic.
Additional bogies setting an intercept course on your position.
Alright, gonna kill this one. If I can see him. Didn't mean to run over him. That's not good. Alright, we got a bunch of mechs. Alright, guys.
Falling in fire formation, Commander.
Yep, I'm gonna need some help with these. Is there a vehicle or a mech? Let's go after the Shadowhawk.
Target.
I can fight a spider and a commando by myself, I think. Yeah.
Target received. Engaging.
Alright, there they are.
Those enemies are getting too close for comfort.
Yes, ma'am, I'm coming. Hold on. I'm gonna have to chase them down inside the building, which is not good because they are wrecking things. Ah,
Hostiles are focusing on the facilities.
yeah, I see that.
Hostiles to draw them off the buildings.
It's hard to get them.
They got part of my mech.
Alright, he's almost gone. Alright, he's out.
Target destroyed.
See if we can get
Hostiles
this
inbound.
guy.
Brace for contact, Commander.
Whoa, hold up. Don't break the building. I gotta get out of here. He went on the other side. How's the... Ooh, 58%. That's sucky.
Target Shadowhawk.
Alright, you guys...
Target acquired.
I hate that I'm in here.
Tango down.
Alright, he's back outside. Is there no way for me to get out of here? Hate to do it. But I'm gonna break a wall so that I can get out there. I gotta figure out where he went.
Target acquired.
Oh, and then we got another mech following up. This is not going well. Really, the Commando screwed us. He went in there and hit everything he could. All right, I'm gonna go after you, guys.
Coordinated fire on requested target.
Is he stuck? Are they stuck? I think they're stuck. We're gonna take advantage of it and just keep going.
Has suffered a beating. Try to get the attention of as many opponents as possible. We need to keep their attention on us and not their objective.
Yeah, you would think so, but they're not really shooting at us too much.
Skull unit receiving heavy fire.
Oh, come on, how did that not kill?
Kill that walker. Focusing the shared
Yeah, get
target.
him. This is not going well at all.
Recon reports additional forces entering the
man.
engagement area, Commander. Be on the lookout for them.
Target fire starter.
Our team is not quick enough. I'm fast, but our team is not making good decisions. I mean, not like I'm making great ones.
Acquired.
Ow. Ow, ow. Get off me. Alright, lost a leg. I can't tell which one is which.
Target mech eliminated.
Alright, another mechs.
New target Phoenix.
Coordinating our attack.
We gotta go through the base too. That's what sucks. I mean, not that there's a lot of base left. He's ignoring me. Alright, he's going in there. I'm gonna go get him. Ow. 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 Back up.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Took a lot of damage there. Yep. Not good.
New target.
On the commander's target.
The other guy's gonna...
Target acquired.
He's only got one left. Oh, man.
Weapon systems blown to bits.
Is he ejecting? He's out. All right. Let's see what we can do. We got 43%. So taking the Jenner was not a horrible decision. I just can't put mechs down like I could before. And we're not even going for salvage. We're just going for winning here. Especially when he's got that. And I really couldn't use my speed in here because of the building.
Enemy BattleMech eliminated.
All right, we got him.
That's
Ooh.
the last of the mech forces. Let's get out of here and collect our pay.
The team did not help much on that one. I think what saved us is two of the enemies got stuck in the doorway, which caused damage to the base, but it prevented them from moving and then allowed me to take out the Shadowhawk relatively quick. We're going to take it. It's worth it. Everything else, I don't need the flamer. I think we'll take the lasers. Might as well take some jump jets, I suppose. Everything else. Shadowhawk's not too bad, though. It's not the one I like, though. I don't like the SRM2s. Maybe the one I usually put SRM4s on. Like 3 of them. Another medium's good, though. And, I mean... our new guy didn't do horrible. But I wonder how much of that is the mechs and how much was the base. Does it count base damage at damage dealt? I don't think it does if it's friendly. And we got another one. So competitive edge 2. We'll go ahead and accept it, but we'll do that next time. Let's take a second to repair our mechs. And we did get a Shadowhawk, which is always a great pickup. I'm going to put it over here for now. I think we're doing okay. I do want to bring... I mean, a 2D is okay. So you've got 2 lasers, a ballistic, which would be like, you know, AC5. I don't think an AC2 would make sense. And then if you can cram some missiles on it, it's not horrible. It's probably one of my favorite designs. I love the look of it. It's just not very effective in the game. Tabletop is probably a beast, but I think in this, it's mediocre. But still an upgrade from a Javelin. Mostly. I mean, this one's not horrible. All right, let's do a repair all. Yeah, I think everything else is good. I'll probably do the Dervish in the next mission. Jenner got a little thin on armor, although, you know, for a light, did pretty good. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.